everyone, my name is Selena, and today I'll be sharing from John 8. And I loved this chapter because literally the whole chapter is just a conversation between Jesus and some of the Jewish leaders around him. And they were kind of calling him out, asking him, well, how can you hear from God? How can you forgive sins? What gives you the right to do these things? And I liked how Jesus responded to that. Because let's think about it. How often do we get put in that situation? I know for me, sometimes friends of mine will ask me, hey, let's hang out Sunday or let's hang out Wednesday. And I'm just like, hold on, I have church, guys. And not all of them understand why church is so important to me, why I will always prioritize that, always prioritize trying to be here and spend time with you guys and with God and just in community. And for some who aren't a part of it, they don't understand. And so I feel kind of put on the spot having to explain that. I don't know if you guys have had that situation, but I just really liked how Jesus himself explained and defended himself. He was super confident throughout the rest of the dialogue, explaining that he knew exactly whose he belonged to. He knew that God is always with him, and he also understood that it wasn't for his own glory, it was all for God's glory. So he was confident and he was humble in how he responded to people who didn't know or didn't understand how he knew what he knew. So my encouragement for you guys is that we would have that kind of heart and that kind of confidence when people ask us tough questions. Why do you believe what you believe? Why do you go to church so much? Why is it that you're always reading your Bible or listening to that kind of music? Why don't you curse? There's so many things that we stand out from others from, but it's not a negative. It's actually a good opportunity to have Jesus's heart and confidence and explain whose we are, who we belong to, why we're in the family of God. And it's cool because in John 8:34 through 36, Jesus actually replied, "Very truly I tell you, everyone who sins is a slave to sin. Now a slave has no permanent place in the family, but a son belongs to it forever. So if the Son sets you free, you will be free indeed." How awesome is that? So when you belong in the family of God, it is permanent. Nobody can take you out. You are in it for life. And so we have that kind of mentality. We have that confidence and that heart. And we know that God is with us, just like Jesus knows God is with him in this situation and in this hard conversation. We need to be able to find rest knowing that we are always going to have God with us, and we can walk then in that freedom and be able to explain to others why we believe what we believe, and we can help them find that freedom ourselves. So I would really like to encourage you guys to think differently about those conversations. Use the opportunity to actually explain, well, this is why I go to church and this is why I believe in God, because that's exactly what Jesus did. And even though these people may not have understood it at the time, they see the glory of God at the end of the story. And so I just want to encourage everyone with that. Thank you for listening, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.